remember something very important. When I was living in Castro Valley in uh, it's over there. There's Hayward, and there's Mission, and there's Castro Valley right there before you exit the freeway 580. So Castro Valley's right there. They're neighbor with Hayward. Um, so I remember I quit going to the. I had did not want nothing to do with the church. I was doing my own thing, minding my own damn business and shit. Nah, but Quando Anomaa, he he kept going to this church. It was it's a Samoan Mormon church, and then he kept wanting me to go with him to church and shit, begging me to go to church with him and shit. And I said, "Fuck, okay." So I went to church with him. They manipulated me and shit. Um, but let's talk about something. But there's something very important I need to mention. So when I started going to that church, think about it. There was a woman. Her name was Luisa Quaya. She used to work at Macy um, Corporation in Hayward. Uh, Beautiful, you know, Islander Samoan woman. Um, Her husband worked. Ken Quaya. He worked at the. Him and his brother. They worked at BGE, BNG, BNG. What's that company? AT&T. They worked at AT&T company. Yeah, it's AT&T company. Well, anyhow, um, he claimed he went to he went to China for his mission, and he has a brother. He has green eyes, and he's married to Melissa. I don't remember his brother's name. Well, they claim they're from LA, but please, nigga, look at them. They don't even act or look like they're from LA. But I do know that their dad was in the army. He looks like an Asian guy. Uh, he was in the army. His wife died. The wife was Mormon too. They were all Mormon. The wife died because she looked like, now that I think about it, maybe she was abused by the Mormons. That they manipulate them to control their wife and shit. Anyhow, I remember Maya family had like beautiful daughters. One is the Dyke. One was beautiful, but then I don't know what happened to her. She's not beautiful anymore. But um, this Samoan Eighth Ward, there were beautiful women there, girls and family and shit. But then you look at them, they don't look beautiful anymore. It has to do with the Mormon. They gas everybody out, especially the Islanders. So, well, let's go back. So we moved here, and Ken Kwaya, they followed us, but they live in the wife and the husband, the Kwaya. They live in they live up north, Salt Lake City. They followed us here because they own a home in Hayward, or they own a home over there. And then Louisa, she worked her ass off to get a certificate. I mean, to work for the Oakland 8th, not the Oakland 8th, the Oakland Police. And she, that fucking girl trained for like a year and shit. And she was like a hot and shit, beautiful. Then we moved here, and I don't know what happened. They probably killed the real Louisa. Could be because the Louisa that is alive, she's it's not Louisa, it's not her. And the daughter doesn't even look like her. The daughter was born around the same time Isaac was born. Because I remember we were pregnant almost around the same time. I had my baby, and then she had her baby. So my kids were like they're almost close age, but the daughter don't even look like the baby that I cause the baby I went to visit when she was a newborn baby, and my son too, and they were born almost around the same time. Also, so anyhow, they moved here. They're out there. They followed us here because I remember they came down here for volleyball, Louisa. So they probably killed the real Louisa. And it's probably involved because he was the one, the Samoan Eighth Ward, they had something to do with it by luring me here. The Mormons, they all worked together. And then Louisa, she went to BYU. My son was there around the same time. Ken was there. So they all have something to do with everything the Mormons. So far, that's what I'm gonna share.